So for this one, like, what's your pathing plan?
I start red again.
Okay, and do you know why?
And clear all red side, and then I assess. I believe I assess who needs a gank.
Oh, actually, pause. Let me. I don't agree with that. All right, I don't think. Yeah, I don't agree. Pause here. So, you start red. Can you tell me why you start red?
I guess just because you told me blue's useless.
Oh, okay.
That's literally like the whole like blue's useless to start is my whole like okay, so I need to start red because like you said, it's the most damaging camp. It'll help all my other clears and help other ganks if I want to start one
That's
early
true.
on.
That's true. Let me. Okay, but in this one, let me give you an example why maybe not. I mean, it's still not a bad start. But let me tell you maybe another option for this one. This one is because
also I made the assumption that the deer chick would start blue as well, so I might be able to get an invade on her red.
like what I told you with the Fiddlesticks game, right?
Yes, and it actually does happen.
Yeah, I could actually see that working. Actually,
so again,
actually, yeah. With that in mind, actually, it sounds okay now.
So with Blitz and Trist, I let them know again. I don't need a leash. I ward here just to see if they pop out, just to see if I know for a fact she's there.
Okay. Well, let me tell you again though. But in this case, I would take the leash. So I told you no leash. It doesn't mean you don't want the leash. It means you don't need the leash. If that makes sense. You don't need the leash, but if it's if they're there, like they're willing to do it, it's good to take it. It's good to take it. So I would take the leash. But yeah. Let me think. Especially if you're planning on invading, because it depends on timings. Like if you get there too late, then you miss the invade timer. So you want to get there as early as possible. So a leash would help that. Yeah. But I'm happy to hear that you're already incorporating lots of things I told you. Like it's basically what I told you in the Fiddlesticks game, right? You're using that.
Because that was like the main like, this is what I'm doing wrong and what I should be working on instead.
Oh, yeah. Wow, it's really fast. Like is this just the second game after like these two games? And yeah, I can already see. Oh, but then okay. What do you did you go back to Krugs or what?
Nope. I think I go. I don't recall.
Okay.
I just remember I went for an invade and it was a pretty successful one. I think I go red Raptors Gromp. They're red.
Okay. That's good too, actually. Which is also a path I told you as well. To be fair though, let me warn you right now. To be fair though, the Red Raptors Gromp path is a little outdated. Like it's not that good. In this game, I think it's good. It's good in this game because you didn't get a leash and you want to invade. So you didn't get a leash, which means you're going to be slower than Lilia, right? Because she got a leash. So since you're slower than her, you need the fastest path possible to get level 3. And this is the fastest path possible to get level 3. So it's good in this game. If you got a leash, I would have done red Krugs Raptors and then invade. That would have been better. Yeah. A lot of nuances to the jungle here. Oh, interesting. But you go this way. Why do you go this way?
Don't know, to be honest with you.
So you see the weakness of going this way? I mean, it works, but you see the weakness though. Like when you come this way, she sees you really early, right? If you go to the left side, you would be in the bush, and she wouldn't see you.
And this Galio ends up killing me.
Really? Oh, Silas is not here. I see. So you definitely could have. Wait, did you really kill you? Yeah, one more Q. That's crazy. Okay, but yeah, go back. I think you had Q when he. Did you have Q? I want to see when you had Q.
I think I Q'd right here.
But before that, did you have Q? Like I'm wondering, you could Q over the dragon wall. It would have been much better. Did you have Q when you were like go back? Like when you're.
I think I used my Q right there.
Like click on Sejuani. We can see. Like click on your. Okay,
yeah, so
we see your Q. Oh, 17 seconds. Okay. Play. I want to see when does Galio show. Okay, yeah, you didn't know. Yeah, okay. So this is another thing you'll learn about invades. If you pause, or yeah, you can pause it right here. So you learn about invades is wherever you're invading, you need to look at the laners nearby. So when you're invading her red buff, you should look at top lane. You should look at mid lane. So let's go back. Like when you're invading her, go back one.
So yeah, he wasn't even anywhere in range.
Well, basically, you don't know where he is, right? He could have recalled. I don't know where you actually don't know where he is. So he could be kind of like, because like
He's all the way back at base right now.
Okay, yeah, but we didn't know where he was.
Actually, which is why
if you go like a lot back, you probably could tell if he recalled or not, like because you would be looking at mid lane, like see if he's low HP or something, like if he's low HP. Right, okay, yeah, right here. We don't see him, so where do you think he would be? He could. Oh, did he die before? Or press play here. What happened here? Did he die or no? Oh, he died. Okay, yeah. So he died. So then we know for sure, right? He's in base, and when you die, you get the home guards. You get the really fast boots. So he's coming out of base right now at really high speed. So this is still a good invade. It's still a good invade, but you should have known that he was coming. So after the invade, you would exit through top side. You go through top side because look at your top side. Look at Pantheon. He's winning, like, kind of, right? So you just run through here, and Nasus can't stop you, because if Nasus tries to stop you, Pantheon will punish him. So you just exit the top, and much safer, yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm just teaching you a concept of invade. Same thing, if you go bot, if you invade like it's blue buff, you should look at what's happening bot, and also, again, what's happening mid. But good invade. But again, remember scuttle first, if you can. You'll do the crab first. Because if Lilia goes for the crab first, right, then you should just lose it. Look at top too. I think he's probably screwed. Okay, he's okay. He's good. Yeah, he's okay.
Go scuttle. Because I see that she's up there. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking it's just a free scuttle crab because she's up at top.
Yep. Even the bot crab. So here you should go bot crab right now.
I think I might actually do that.
Very nice.
That or I go raptors.
I hope you can. No, you should. And you could. Actually, I couldn't tell from the minions. But yeah, you should go for bot crab. So remember this. Try to remember this rule that. Crab first, if you can. Crab first. Because again, she didn't die, but she could have recalled and she could be going bot crab right now. Oh, you still don't care about crab. Right.
I don't know if I thought maybe my red was coming up soon.
Shouldn't be. I mean, you would see the timer on it. You can see the red timer in game if you. I mean, it's on the top. I don't know if you know, but yeah. See, now it's like a minute for red. See,
I thought gray was 30 seconds.
Oh.
And then gold was 10 seconds.
I think I don't actually know. Like I just go by feel, but I think gray is 45 to a minute, and
so then I noticed, like, I paid attention to when you said the vision ping.
Yeah.
And I saw her hit that.
Yeah, so she's around. Yeah.
So then I bully her off, and I grab scuttle.
That's good, yeah.
Because I noticed not too long ago that she goes through and hits with that.
Yeah.
And I ping here.
Oh, okay. Nice. And because of that, Blitz came. I mean, it didn't matter that Blitz came, but it could matter in another game. Yeah.
Scuttle, and I think Blitz and I grabbed Dragon because I know she's probably backed.
Yeah, because she's low. Yeah.
So I asked for help to grab this. Blitz comes and helps me. And I was like, good, it's another melee, so I can keep stacking my E.
And I'll teach you another thing, a small thing here. So press pause, and you see Blitz's HP right now, it's half HP. When he started the dragon, he was full HP. So you need to walk closer to the dragon, like stand on the top, like stand on the dragon, if that makes sense.
So even if he's behind me getting hit with the AoE, that won't mean anything?
Well, if you stand like kind of in the middle and a little to behind the dragon will turn around and actually hit you on the left side. Yeah.
So, like, with our positioning right here,
You're
is there
both
anything
getting
I
hit.
can do about that?
Yeah, you walk like on the. You see, I don't know how you see your hammer thing, your passive. You stand like right
Yep.
there. Then the dragon will turn to the left and only hit you.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Gotcha.
You can just play around with it. It's not too hard. Yeah. So yeah, that way you don't want
Yeah, so the
everyone.
dragon like follows him pretty much for the first like 3 shots.
Yeah, because you're not actually your model is really big, so you're not actually that close to the dragon actually. So that you need to walk closer to the left, so the dragon only hits you. Really small thing, but these things could matter in some games.
Hmm.
Look at bot. I mean, I think they're nah. It's awfully aggressive. Like you go back. I think you could, I'm not sure if you could have. Like you go. But when was
I
that
actually get her right here.
Okay. Okay. But what I was thinking was maybe you could have gotten there before they died, because your bot lane died just now.
Yeah, Blitz died.
Yeah. Was it here? Go back. I don't even know how this happened. Let's see. Well, I think it was after you did Dragon. They were getting pushed, right? Because Blitz helped you on
Yeah.
Dragon. So, okay, yeah.
So
around
Blitz
here.
is right here, right after Dragon, and I go to red.
Yeah, which is fine for now. I just don't know how it happens. Oh, you have to go back one more.
So I'm here grabbing Raptors.
No, you have to, go back one more. How did it get to this point? Okay, play from here. And look at. Okay. Oh. Chris jumped in. Oh, they fought. Oh, I see. They fought. They kind of lost. Yeah, they lost. But they didn't die yet. Now they want to recall.
So I'm getting red right now.
Yeah. And they're. Okay, this is your bot lane's fault. Sorry. It's not your fault. Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, it's your bot lane's fault on this one.
And then we go ahead, we kill Kate when she goes down there.
Yeah, that's good. So I would have done the Krugs. You see the Krugs right there?
Yeah.
Remember, ideally you
I
want.
backed because I had over 1,000 gold.
Okay, but in this case, remember, because the idea is you see the rift topside
Yep.
and the scuttle. Well, where are you going now? Okay, that's the point, right? The point is, like, after you recall, you're probably not going bot, so you want to clear all the camps because you're not going to be there for a long time, if that makes
Gotcha.
sense. Yeah.
So I ping her because I think she's probably getting scuttle because I have the ward there.
This is good. Oh. Very good.
I also tried utilizing the 4 minutes for Herald more
Okay.
frequently, like you suggested.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the full 4 minutes. It depends on where you see. Like,
No, yeah, just like not just letting it out as soon as I get it, really.
Yeah. Where are you going now? Oh, a bot? Okay. This is good too. So, can I look at bot lane? So that looks. Do you have ult? No, you don't have ult. Never mind. So that's also another way how I make decisions. If you're playing a champion like Vi, like Sejuani, champions with really high impact ultimates, an easy way to tell what should you do is you just look. Do you have ult? Yes? Then skip your camps. No? Then you probably fire your camps. It's a general rule. Yeah. Because with your ult, it's high chance you get a kill. Without your ult, it's not as high. So, might as well farm and wait for your ult. And when you get ult, then go kill them. Yeah, this is good.
I was gonna help him here, but he kills.
Okay, no, but that's a
Okay.
good idea. And then you would look at Krugs in this case.
I believe I do go for the Krugs.
Or red buff if you don't know what's up. And here the replay cheats. It actually tells us. Yeah. So again, I'm wondering. Well, you should just queue the wall. You should just queue the wall. You'll save time that way. Yeah, I know what you said, right? You queue 17-second cooldown. You save it if you don't know where they are, right? You might need to run away.
Yeah.
But in this case, Nasus is dead. So the only person who could be here is Lilia. And if Lilia is here, Lilia doesn't kill you. So you have nothing to be afraid of. So just use the Q to save time.
She fucking murked everyone endgame.
Did she? She's 0-2 now.
Oh yeah.
Later,
she came with the business late game.
But I mean, right now, right? She's nothing. Right now, she's nothing. So you don't need to be afraid. And there, you didn't need to flash. You see, you're a tank. Like they're not gonna kill you. What are they gonna do? You're still like full HP. So
kill Galio. I don't know where she is, but I'm assuming she's backing. So I initiate drag.
Yeah, I like it. Wasn't paying attention to where bot lane was, but should be okay. But one thing about dangerous about Galio is his ultimate, so he can spawn from base and ult pretty quickly. Like if Lilia's here. Luckily, okay, now we see Lilia's top. So here, there's something for you to do, right?
Yeah, red. I can get.
No, blue buff. Blue
oh
buff.
yeah, because I still have Rift Herald.
Yeah, no, but blue buff. Why don't you take blue buff?
Because I think I was sitting on a lot of gold.
But again, okay. So the rule is like, yeah, you don't want to sell a lot of gold, but that's not a strict rule. There's like, jungle has a lot of rules, and you got to prioritize one rule over the other depending on the situation. So, in this case, we saw Lilia top.
Yep, and I already got the dragon while she was top, so I felt like that was sufficeable enough just to go back and get gold. While I had, I think I picked how much.
But I'll tell you, I'll tell you right now. Even if you had 5K, I don't care. You want that blue because you're not gonna. There's no play to be had right now. Wait, you have no ult. You have no flash. There's
we
no.
Just got bot turned down.
Yeah.
And then we got kills here.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this is a much better rift too. You get the whole tower. Yeah.
Right here, I try to stay on the ADC, but everyone else is running from Galio.
Yeah.
But I should have peeled, like, again, me not paying attention, I should have peeled a little more for Trist.
Yep. I mean, who was up there with you? It's just you and Blitz?
Yeah, it was me and Blitz, and I tried focusing Kate to get her off, but Galio was focusing Trist.
Yeah, you need to be... In most cases, you need to be near your damage dealers. Your damage dealers is Trist and Silas, right?
Silas.
And those two were fighting Galio. So it was just you and Blitz, 2 tanks. Right? You guys are not much of a threat to Caitlyn, Sona, Lilia. So...
Yeah, so Blitz goes down right here because he's back here at this.
Oh, it's just you in front then. You're by yourself.
So he's low. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I was like, I should have stopped from being up here.
Yeah, go on the Galio. Well, I mean, if Silas actually could help you here, but he chose to go for the Galio, so it's...
Yeah, I thought that it was smarter to focus the 2 squishies, like you had mentioned with the MF and Teemo.
And I think I agree with you. But it's highly dependent on the Silas. So let's see. Right now, I agree with you to go on.
So I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you see Silas already, though. It's kind of too late. You're already asleep, too. You know, yeah, I don't really blame you here. It's kind of... partially Silas's fault, partially your fault, but no, I don't blame you that much here.
After I saw Silas doing this stuff and like pretty much bullying them, I was like, we could have killed them early on.
Yeah, I think so. It's technically, it's hard to blame one of you. Like, if you both went on Galio, that would have been better. If you both went on Lilia, also would have been better. So, it's hard to say who's wrong in that case. It's just, it's the nature of playing.
And then I go red here.
Okay.
Because
You have ultimate now, right? So again, I taught you is
I just got it now.
yeah, and you see
No one
okay.
except for Nasus.
Now you see, but you also see that. So when someone does that, there's a high chance it's warded, right? Supports have that ward item, so they probably ward that. So here I would definitely be going bot. It looks like you're not thinking about it for now. Or let me see. Do you do Krugs? You do. So this is a time where you should actually be looking for a gank over the farm, and just I'm teaching you new rules as we go, right? So the rule this time the rule
when I'm looking at the map right now, where would I be able to gank?
it's bot lane. It's been bot lane for the past 15 seconds.
So
if you go back, it's
with
still
them
bot lane.
Pushing it.
Yeah, right here bot lane.
With them full health like that.
Yeah, because your team is full health as well, right? Or like 80% health. You're supposed to, here. I'll tell you the angle. It's you don't go through Tribrush. You Q over Dragon Wall. You see, you finish red buff. You Q over the Dragon Wall because there's a high chance that the Tribrush is warded. There's a high chance. I don't actually know, but someone that just came from the Tribrush. So there's you don't actually. It's after red buff. You don't actually do Raptors or Krugs. You just Q over the Dragon Wall, run through Bot River, then engage. You have a flank on them, right? See how far up they are. If you go through River, you're behind them, right? And with that, they have nowhere to go. And Blitz can pull them. I mean, there is a chance you guys you can miss your ult, you can miss your Q. Blitz can miss his Q, but it's a very good chance you guys get them. Especially because I don't think they have summoners like flashes because you guys just fought before, right? Before this, you guys just fought. There's a high chance. I wasn't tracking in the game. That is a skill you should have. Like you should be remembering like who flashed. And when did they flash? Because flash lasts about 5 minutes. It depends on the runes, but usually it's 5 minutes cooldown on flash, so it's a pretty long time. And you just fought. You just fought like 1 minute ago, so there's a high chance they don't have flash. So you're behind them. They don't have. Well, Caitlyn has 1 dash. Sona has no dashes. Easy. So the idea was you have ult. With ult. You gank. Without ult, you farm. I mean, again, that's not a strict rule, but it's a general rule. Yeah. This is where, like saying, I think 15 seconds. For the past 15 seconds, you could have been looking for this gank. If you look now, it might be too late. Like, see now, Triss is recalling. Triss got poked out. She's kind of low. Actually, it could still work. Not as well. It still works, does it? Yeah, it does. But I think you could have done much better if you did it earlier. Like, because by the time you gank now, they're in the middle of the lane. If you did it after red buff, you see how pushed they were. They were like trying to hit your tower at that time, so it was much easier before. And then if you think about it, when you gank earlier, you use your ult earlier. What happens when you use your ult earlier? It's off cooldown earlier at the same time, right? The sooner you use it, the sooner it'll be off cooldown for the next fight. So since you did a later gank, now your ult's going to be up at a later time. You look top. What's happening top? Okay, that should be your sign to do the rift.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, do you have ult again? You do have ult again. That's nice. So wait, look mid. You should probably go there, right? Yeah, I definitely would have gone there. You recalled right when they're fighting, right? And you weren't that far from them. You were like in the scuttle area, kind of. You're pretty close. So and you had ult, So that would I don't know what would have happened if you went there, but I'm just saying you probably should go.
I know Blitz lagged out in that fire. His ping was like super long, which is why he just ran under turret and got killed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, did you know? But you didn't know. When did you know that? I mean,
because he was pinging. I have like right here. He was pinging his pings pretty much this whole game.
I mean, regardless though, your Pantheon and your Silas are fighting, right? They're fighting right now. Even, I mean, Blitz is coming too. He's lagging, yes, but he's like coming, right? You have ult. Remember? Okay, maybe this is a new rule. I mean, first time I'm telling you I think in this review, right? Your ult is with your ult. You want to be fighting, like prioritize that over most things. Without ult, then fine. Then it's maybe you want to fight. So right here, I don't actually know what would happen if you come here. I mean, you probably like Q. You could ult and then see what happens, right? Ult Q and just pray. Silas and Pantheon are really good at fighting these close fights. So if you were here to help them, maybe.
Yeah, that Dietrich just was like fucking. I didn't have enough MR built up to really do anything against her.
Yeah, she actually counters tanks like you. So. She counters melee champions, which your team has 4 melee champions. So, yeah, I can see that. Okay, that was nice. Okay, so go back to that. So the correct play would be take the dragon is good. The correct play would be not to Q immediately. You're tanky. It takes them a long time to kill you. So after this, walk. Wait, let me see. Yeah, you don't want to fight this, but the correct play would be just walk to the dragon wall, then Q over the wall. You don't have to flash. So basically, you wasted your flash. Right now, they're not going to kill you. They're not going to kill you. They don't have enough damage. You just walk to the dragon wall. If they follow you, they follow you. They waste time. They're not going to kill you. Then you just Q over and you start your flash for a future fight. Because remember what I said? Flash is a 5-minute cooldown. That's pretty long. So now it's 5 minutes. You don't have your flash. Go back here. I kind of want to see something interesting. I mean, it looks like you guys are all just stuck here, but yeah.
So I'm still trying to like face. I didn't want to face tank that Nasus, but I wanted to get back to that Kate and Sona, and then I saw their health pretty much go to nothing.
So the problem with this, this was looking okay, but there's no way you win this fight. In my mind, the way you win this fight is. I mean, no, actually, you're not going to win this fight, but the way you win this play is by everyone leaving and no one dying. So I think there was a chance that you all could have left and not die, but...
I was...
I could see...
I was on the way out.
No, I know. I could see from the body language of everyone, not just you, like everyone, that you guys kind of wanted to leave, but no one was pinging. So I'll teach you another thing. Pinging is actually part of the game. Like, it's a skill. So here, you need to just spam ping back. So that's telling your team, I'm trying to get you guys out. We're not fighting this. Like, because, you're kind of going in and out. Like, I respect that. I feel like you're going in not to fight. I feel like you're just trying to get your team out. But if you're not pinging, if you don't ping...
It was going to be better until Blitz pulled Nasus into us.
Oh, yeah. All you have to do is, like, ping back. So that would tell your team they just need to leave. And you're trying to get them out. Remember, as a tank... You have many roles, but one role is just getting your teammates out of bad situations. So you were doing that, but the problem was you kept going back in, and then when you go back in, your teammates were also kind of going in because to them they're like, oh, Sejuani's going in. Should I go in? So you need to make it clear to your teammates that you're not going in. You need to use a ping back, and then try to get him out. Yeah.
So at this point, I'm building the
Force of nature.
That other.
Yeah.
I think I'm building the force of nature.
Yeah, I like it. It's good against Lilia.
Yeah, because she was just murking us.
Yeah, no, it's good. That's a good item.
I tried blocking that skill. I tried blocking my ultimate.
I see.
Missed my ultimate.
Let's see. Oh. Okay. That's unfortunate.
I think I went to check her jungle.
That's good. And you're checking on your strong side. I mean, where your Tristana is, which is good.
I think I clear my red side at this point. And I ping that I'm on the way. My R is in 20 seconds.
Okay. Now you're communicating, which is good.
I'm letting them know that I plan to initiate.
I like that. Yeah. You also see your Tristana's not here yet, so ideally you want to wait for your AD carry for sure. A little too aggressive at that because.
And then they ulted me, so I was like, okay, they lost Sona ult, which is a big CC for them.
Yeah.
So I was like, at least they burned Sona ult on me, and then she comes in, friggin' deer girl, and just melts me.
Well, the problem here is you see Silas top. So that was a 45. Oh wait, was Galio even there actually? Was it 44? It might have been 44.
And then they grab Baron, I'm pretty sure, after this.
Yeah, that's a pretty big throw here actually. Your ult was wide, it turned out okay, and then it just turned out bad. So
after that fight, I had typed in and I was like, it would have went a lot different if I landed my ult.
That's true, but that's just knowledge of your ult range. That was max range, and it was still missed, right? So you just need to know how that's just because of the experience, right? Like if you play enough Sejuani, you'll know if you can land it or not. In that case, it was close. It was close, to be fair, but yeah, not quite. Also, I was gonna say is ideally you want to start fights. It's actually not you who wants to start fights. So ideally, it's Blitzcrank in this case. Blitzcrank lands a pull.
Start with a pull.
Yeah, and then you assess. You could either chain CC the guy he pulls, or you could zone the people behind who he pulls. So then you let your team kill the guy he pulls, and then you don't let the enemy team back that guy up. Basically, you have two options.
And then this dragon was for our soul.
Oh, do you get it? That's not looking. Oh, it's like 50-50. You get it. Wow. Where are you? Oh, you're talking back. Go back. Can we go back? Let's see this fight.
This point, I think I was too focused on Galio.
Were you? No, where are you? I'm trying to see.
Right here. At the left corner.
Oh.
So So I should have been over there kiting with
Yeah.
Silas, but
Yeah.
I was trying to prevent Tristana from dying.
I see.
So I kept trying to get stacks on him just to keep freezing him, and she jumped into Kate.
Yeah. It's a close one. Yeah, but I think that better to go on the because Tristana was so low already. It was close. If you saved Tristana, then it actually would have been huge though. You had to. So in this case, again, it comes with the experience of playing Sejuani, and knowing how long will it take you to stun Galio. So if you could see Galio was killing like the speed he could kill Tristana at, and then you could in your head think, how long will it take me to stun Galio? Can I stop him? If yes, then go ahead. I like your decision. But if no, then forget Tristana, sacrifice her, and go with the Silas and kill the 2 carries. Yeah. It's just the experience thing. Like with your like every champion is different, right? So the more you play Sejuani, the more you'll know what you can do. That's just it comes with experience. Yeah.
Kept pinging, letting them know how long I had to ult.
Yeah, that's good.
Said that.
Well, where's
Deer Chick was just melting. Like I don't even know.
I don't even know how this is happening. You guys are 5v3. So
that's what it's like. I have 3/4 health right here, and she just hits me with like one thing.
Yeah, you have Force of Nature too.
So like I don't know what she hits me with right here.
I see.
But I fall asleep and then bam.
Go back again one more time. Let me see. Okay. So here you could just alter. Why don't you just alter?
Because I didn't think it was a good decision.
Or press pause. I'll tell you why you should alter though. So not right now, but like 5 seconds ago. We don't need to rewind, but you know where I'm talking about, right? About 5 seconds ago, you were face to face with Lilia. So if I were you, I would just alter or Q her. I mean, the order doesn't matter too much. Let me think. No, ideally you ult first, right? Because you want the distance. So ideally you ult first, but even just Q her is okay. The reason is Nasus and Caitlyn are dead. Nasus and Caitlyn are dead. Pantheon is behind them. You see Pantheon right there? Pantheon is behind them. Lilia is their carry. I shouldn't look at it. No, she's one of their carries.
Galio has all the taunts and stuff.
Galio is mainly a tank. He does decent damage, but he's mainly a tank. So you don't really care about Galio. You really just care about Lilia right now. I mean, you care about... The thing is, Nasus and Caitlyn, you care about them too, but they're dead. This is the perfect situation.
Goes back here, and he's below half health.
Yeah, well, now it's a different situation, right? Because I'm saying, but it was like 10 seconds ago. 10 seconds ago, he was actually in position to come from behind.
But still half health?
It doesn't matter because you started the fight. See, it's kind of like I can teach you another concept that it's not always true, but it's usually true. It's he who strikes first it wins. So you strike first. You strike first. You strike hard. You strike fast. You'll probably win because you strike first.
Here's where I see her.
Yeah, right here you ult.
Pantheon's here.
Yeah, you ult. I don't know if wait, is the thing bugged? Here it says you have no ult actually. But click on but sometimes it's bugged. Click on
I don't have ultimate.
Oh, okay.
8 seconds.
Never mind then. I'm sorry. Let me look again though. Where's is behind you? Who's behind you? Blitz and Trist? Oh. Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought you had ult. No, it changes here. But also, your item, you're building Thornmail. I don't recommend Thornmail. You see the Bramble Vest?
Yeah, the Bramble Vest. Yep.
That doesn't... It only works if they auto-attack you. And who's going to auto-attack you? Only 2 of them. Only Nasus and Caitlyn. So that item is doing nothing against...
Yeah, it said it was good against the Lilia, or...
No, it doesn't do anything against Lilia.
She's not a melee champion?
She is a melee champion, but It only works on auto attacks. They have to auto attack you. So if she never auto attacks you, the item does nothing, right? You hover it, it'll show. Hover the thing. When struck by an it says only an attack. When attack means basic attack, so like auto attack. So they have to actually auto attack you for the thing to do anything to them. Right? So Lilia's not gonna I mean she could auto attack you, but she's probably not going to auto attack you.
So yeah, no ult.
Yeah, no, never mind.
Until like now.
Yeah, now let's see.
Oh nope, not even now.
Okay.
Now I have it.
Let's pause. Let's see. I would ult Sona. Oh yeah, wait, where are you? Oh, you're too far. So I would have danced a little closer to them and then ult. Oh yeah, you could ult here too.
So
yeah, ult here. You can ult here right now. Before you go, do you see the drowsy? You see the drowsy? That means you're going to fall asleep, right? You want to ult before you fall asleep. So you at least, and then you can even ult and Q before you fall asleep. You know what that does? If you ult and Q, you get your CC off before you fall asleep. Then you fall asleep, right? But then who cares? Because they're stunned at the same time you're stunned. I mean, asleep, right? So you're both CC'd at the same time.
I don't know. I know in that situation, I'd do that. Would that have even done anything?
Yeah. I mean, yes, because look what they're all there. They're in the choke point, right? This is the choke point. You'll probably land your ult on 2, maybe 3 of them. You probably land your QW on 2, maybe 3 of them. And also, like I said, landing all that stuff is good for you, not just because you land it, but because you're gonna fall asleep, right? As you see the drowsy, that's Lilia's ult.
Yeah, so the drowsy hits right here.
Yeah, and you ult right now, ult and Q in.
My Q's not gonna hit them.
That's true. You can ult and Q out. You might be able to hit Lilia. Like Lilia's right there. You're not gonna hit all 3. You might be able to hit Lilia with the ult. It's close. Yeah, you might have been able to hit Lilia with the ult. I mean, no, sorry, the Q. The Q.
Them running away.
No, but see, the thing is, they're running away because they have no peel. You're the peel. You're the one you're the CC, right? If the enemy is CC'd, your teammates are very likely to go in and hit them. But since no one's CCing them, they don't want to go in, right? You don't want to. If you're a carry, you don't want to go in and do damage if the enemy can hit you back.
And then they all get decimated.
Yeah. I definitely think you could have won that for sure because no, not for sure, but like I think it's a high chance, like 70%, 80% chance. I think you win that fight if you ult in. You'd be more aggressive in that one because.
So ulting in 2 different circumstances depending on teammates.
Well, this one was because they were all grouped up. You were going to fall asleep. I'm repeating well, but these are like there's not only one reason. There's like several reasons why you want that fight. Why you want to go in and not out the way you were doing it. If you want to go in because, first of all, I'm going to repeat the reasons. So first of all, they were kind of grouped, so there's a good chance you could hit 2 or 3 of them. And they were good targets too. It's not like the only tank there is like Galio, and Galio's not even that tanky. You look at his build; he's like AP Galio. Like the Galios, sometimes they build tank, but this one's like AP. He's a little tanky. I mean, but he's not that tanky. But at the same time, you can also hit Lilia. You can also hit Sona. Those are squishy champions. Lilia's slightly tanky with the Zhonya's, a little bit, but not that tanky. So you get to hit good targets. You get to CC them. When you CC them, you have a Blitz and Tristana. Blitz and Tristana have very high burst damage, so they get to kill one person really fast. And not only burst, Tristana has good DPS as well. So Tristana has high burst and DPS. So Tristana can kill one person really fast, and she could continue the fight afterwards. And then not only that, we're not even talking about where is Pantheon and Silas. To be fair, Pantheon and Silas are not in the greatest spots right now. But
Pantheon's half health.
Yeah, they're not in the greatest spots right now, but they're in better spots than Nasus Caitlyn, right? Where are the Nasus and Caitlyn? They're dead. So I'd rather have a Pantheon and Silas who are kind of far than 2 dead teammates. So you start the fight. You don't win the fight immediately, but when you start the fight, ideally Pantheon and Silas are like, oh, I need to go help that, and then they start moving, and they get to finish the fight. Maybe you die. There's a good chance you die. Again, this is just like the first game. Like you sacrifice yourself for a good cause. Maybe you die, fine, but before you die, you throw all your damage, all your CC. You take not only do you damage them and CC them, you waste all their cooldowns, right? If they kill you, they have to use abilities on you. again, remember, if they use abilities on you, they're not using it on Tristana. So Tristana gets to freely fire at them. See, right now, since you're running away, look at Tristana. She doesn't want to go in. Why would Tristana go in the fight if no one is going to help her be in the front? You're running away, right? If you go in, then Tristana will feel more confident to go in this fight. But right now, she can't really.
Blitz is just standing there doing nothing.
Well, he's asleep now. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what happened before, but yeah. The thing is, your job. Look at your team. Your team doesn't. You're the biggest frontline of your team, right? If you think about Blitzcrank, Silas, and Pantheon, they're kind of tanky. And they have CC, but their CC is single target, right? And they're just not as tanky as you. So you need to start this whole fight for your team. You know, most likely die, but again, I said it doesn't matter that you die. You die, your team wins. That's kind of that's the role of a tank. But in this case, if you run like this, then you just lose. Oh, do you lose? I guess.
I don't. Oh.
You slowly lose, I guess. But oh no, it's a 2 for 2 or a 2 for 3. And it's okay.
3 for 1.
3 for 2. 3 for 2.
Three
Oh no. Kaylin was already dead before, so it was 3 for 1. Yeah. So with my scenario, it would be you just win. I think 70. It's hard to say what will happen. If you did that, but I think there's like a 70-80% chance you win that fight, based on my own experience. I'm making my own mental calculations here.
Tried peeling for Pantheon just to get out of there.
You actually kill it. I don't really. We can go back and look at it, but it looked okay to me. I think.
Yeah, I didn't really find an issue with this. I tried, but Pantheon, I feel like just stayed a little too long.
That's also a problem with playing tanks. Is it's rarely ever your fault completely. You need your teammates to do things as tanks. That's kind of the tanks don't really do anything by themselves. Right? So
Chris had a play here.
That's very nice. So if you didn't buy that Thornmail thing, the Bramble Vest, I think you're really close to your Sunfire Cape, which would have been better.
Yeah, I went with the whole. It's not worth buying the whole thing.
See that's only true for the Sunfire part, because.
So do I buy the whole cape, or do I just buy the Cinder and then sell?
You buy the Cinder, then you buy the Radiant Virtue, then you finish the cape. That's kind of how it works. In most cases, sometimes sometimes it could be different, but in most cases that's how it works. Who is that? Oh, Lilia. This is looking good. It's looking really good, but we'll see.
Ping them to grab Baron since it's almost up.
Yeah. Are they late to it? They might be a little late. But still looking good. You recalling for dragon or item? Yeah. So you waste this game. You waste a lot of gold on that bone mail. That would be could have been a factor. Wow, they won. Oh no. Wow. That should be dragon, right? No, you guys don't do the dragon. Do you, yeah, you need to take the dragon right now. So here another tip for late game macro. Dragons and barons over inhib usually, because well, anything over inhib really, because inhib towers are like usually just not worth taking in general. They're not that valuable for you. If you, I'll give you a thought behind that is, if you get the dragon, especially if you get the baron, you can always take the inhib. But if you take the inhib, it doesn't mean you can take the baron afterwards. If that makes sense. Oh,
meat shield.
Yeah. But you did waste your flash there. So yeah, you didn't think about your flash usage, because remember what I said. It's 5-minute cooldown. And then this, no. See, the mistake you're making here and what you made before. Let's go back to the before one, I'll tell you. It's the same mistake you're making. You're making the same mistake twice. Go back to before you flashed. Oh, right now. Okay, yeah. So, pause. So, if you take the inhib here, right? I mean, which is good, you know. Look at where your team is. You have a low HP Pantheon with you and no one else, right?
Yep.
I remember what I said as a tank. As a tank, you don't do anything by yourself. So, anytime... I mean, in late game. In early game, yes, you can solo people. You can solo kill the Lilia early game. In late game, you're not solo killing anyone. So, what you need to think about late game is where are my damage dealers? Okay? So here, the only damage dealer you have is Pantheon, and Pantheon's not that much damage.
Yeah, and once I get inhib, I try running away and just at least getting him out of there.
Oh, I see. Let me see. Oh, I see. Okay, no, I see.
Because of his health.
Yeah, okay, I see.
So I do the whole meat shield thing like you had mentioned.
Actually, no, I see. No, that's actually okay. I think you could have done it without the flash, like just Q into them, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's okay actually. So, the second mistake, or we'll say first mistake. This one's not really a mistake. Okay, now that I see it.
First mistake, here. I guess, would be going for dragon, not.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, here's the mistake. You're going in now. See,
yeah,
look at where is
your burn flash, Lilia burn flash.
But look at where your team is. They're not here. So again, even if you land everything on them, it does nothing because you don't do damage. Who is near you in that case? It's not Pantheon anymore. It's Blitzcrank, right? And Blitzcrank is just a tank like you. You just 2 tanks. You're 2 tanks. You guys do nothing.
Well, yeah. Silas just ran behind.
Yeah. So it's part of a skill. Like when you're playing a tank, if you're thinking about engaging, try to look at the minimap and see, okay, but where's my damage? Is it anywhere
Right
near
there.
me? If it's not near me, then I forget even thinking about engaging this. And also Silas is damaged, but you really, in the late game, your main damage, what you want is like a mage. I mean, you don't have a mage this game, but like if you had a mage or AD carry, and your AD carry is dead. So in this game, really, the damage you're looking for mostly is the Tristana. Do I have my Tristana near me? That's the main damage you would be looking at. Yeah.
So by mage, do you mean like
a Victor,
like a range?
Yeah,
AD?
like a Victor. Ziggs not that good, but you know, Ziggs. Lux not that good. A Brand's really good. You know, something like that does a bunch of damage if that from a range, yeah. And then you can see how this mistake costs you doubly, right? So if you did the dragon, there would be no dragon for them to take, right? So now that they killed you, they get to take a dragon, which should never even be here in the first place. Yeah. So you guys actually had a really, really good run. Like for the past 5 minutes of this game, it was looking really good. But then I would say you guys threw it right by not taking this dragon, by you engaging without your damage at the end of after taking the inhib. That was you guys threw it there. Oh wait, they didn't take the dragon yet, so it's not even a throw yet. Okay. Wait, you guys, this game's crazy. Let's see, how does this? Okay, yeah, slow it down. We gotta look at this fight then. Go back to the start of this fight. Where you
go back and start dragon.
You remember, notice who's dead. The carry, your carry. And notice where Silas is, and notice how low Blitz is. So, this fight is like a 3v3 at the start. It'll be a 4v3, right, if Silas gets here, but he's pretty far if you look at him. And Blitz doesn't really count as a 1. Like, I'm saying 3v3, it's not really a 3. Blitz is almost dead already at the start of the fight. So this is the problem. It's basically a 1v3 because Silas is the only one fighting here. You and Blitz didn't really do anything here. Oh, and not Silas, it was Pantheon. It was Pantheon. Oh, you guys win this anyways? Or... They killed Blitz and Pantheon. No. It's okay. It's okay. Notice where is your damage? Where is your damage? I'm just telling. I mean, I know. Yeah. So you going in like this does nothing, right? Because you don't have damage. You do no damage. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter like even if you hit every skill shot, it doesn't matter. Like you're not killing anyone. You need your damage. So here you should have noticed your Pantheon and Silas are dead. And your Tristana is coming back, so you need to walk to Tristana, like walk back, and then when Tristana is right behind you, then you go back in onto the Lilia.
And I think they get this drag and then win.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh wow,